So trauma, everybody has it, big or small. It shapes us who we are as a person. Now today I want to be explaining this Gen Z trauma iceberg list that I found on Reddit, but I'm going to put a twist to it. I'm going to speedrun it. So every topic I'll be just covering like a few sentences of it, and hopefully we can get through it really quick. Starting now. The corpse of William Afton. William Afton is a fictional character from the video game series Five Nights at Freddy's. He was a serial killer and his corpse plays an important role in the game's lore. FNAF jump scares. These are sudden and unexpected scares that are triggered in the game Five Nights at Freddy. Minecraft mobs. These are just various creatures and entities in the game Minecraft that players can interact and fight with. Agamemnon counterpart. This refers to this video of a children's cartoon with distorted screaming in the background. Creepypasta. It's a type of short fictional horror narrative that originates from online forums such as 4chan, Reddit, and eventually people just started writing it. And as this list goes on, you will see that there are a few well-known creepypastas that really traumatize people. Luigi's Mansion's beta game over. It's a rumored beta version of the game Luigi's Mansion with a much more gruesome and violent game over screen. But there is no concrete evidence that this thing actually exists, so it's kind of like a lost media. Giga Bowser. Giga Bowser is a character from Super Mario Bros. His depiction can be particularly intense and his boss battle may be really hard for some children to develop traumatic experiences. Inflation sensation. Inflation sensation refers to the practice of creating artwork or animation of characters being inflated like balloons, which can be seen as a form of body horror. Ouija. Ouija is a creepy version of Luigi, a character from Super Mario Bros. Animation of war. Animation of war involves graphic depictions of character being swallowed by another character or creature. The Maze Game. Maze Game is a simple online game became popular in the early 2000s. The game involves navigating a maze when suddenly a startling image of the girl from The Exorcist pops up to shock everyone. Scar's death. Scar's death refers to the scene in the animated film The Lion King, in which the character Scar is killed. Robot Chicken. Robot Chicken is an adult animated sketch comedy series that is often very graphic and have sexual humor and other adult themes. Missing No. Missing No is a glitch character from the original Pokemon game that can cause the game to behave erratically and very unpredictably. Comercial du Carro. This refers to this video of an advertisement of a car seemingly driving downhill when suddenly a zombie pops up to jump scare people. Close-up of SpongeBob. Sometimes the animators of SpongeBob gets really crazy and goes in close-up where it looks very grotesque and disturbing. Plants vs. Zombies game over. In the game Plants vs. Zombies, the player must defend their houses from waves of zombies by planting plants with various abilities. If the zombie takes over your home, it's game over. Now this is accompanied by some messages that could be disturbing for some individual. So this is level 2 of the iceberg. Herobrine is a mythical figure in the game Minecraft. He is said to stalk and haunt the character and have ghost-like abilities. The feeling of many children were harmed. Comercio de la Café de Concia Sofrendo Accidente. This is a reference to this work safety advertisement of a chef falling in a kitchen and spilling hot oil all over their body. I Feel Fantastic. I Feel Fantastic is a video featuring a humanoid robot singing and dancing. Tom Goes to the Mayor. This is an adult animated TV show that features a variety of disturbing and surreal elements. Ao Oni. Ao Oni is a horror game that features a blue round monster and chases and tries to capture the player. DNA Production Logo. DNA Production Logo is known for its creepy music and dark visuals. It was used in various shows such as Jimmy Neutron and gained a reputation of being eerie and unsettling for kids. Shrek Exorcista. Shrek Exorcista is a horror video that is mashed up with the popular animated series Shrek and the movie Exorcist. It features graphic images, jump scares, and violent scenes that can be disturbing for some viewers. Ame de Bambi foi moita. This refers to that scene from the animated movie Bambi where Bambi's mother is killed by the hunters. Sonic CD Fun is Infinite. In Sonic CD, if the player waits for 3 minutes on the title screen without pressing any buttons, a screen with the message Fun is Infinite, Sega Enterprises will appear. This message is accompanied by distorted, glitchy renditions of the game's main theme. Animación de Mensaje para Adulto. Stop motion using clay or other materials can be used to create dark and disturbing content. These animation may look kid-friendly, but as you view it, you will really get disturbed. Mr. Creepypasta. Mr. Creepypasta is a YouTube channel that features narration of horror stories, creepypastas, and urban legends. Freddy Fazbear. Freddy Fazbear is a character from the horror game series Five Nights at Freddy's. The laughter of Freddy Fazbear can be associated with jump scare moments. Close-up of a butterfly. The close-up of a butterfly may seem harmless, but in some contexts it can be really traumatizing. For example, this episode from SpongeBob. Blitzta Boss Battle. Blitzta is a boss character from this video game called Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. The ominous face of Britta and how difficult the game was may be traumatizing for young kids who play the game. It, 1990. So It is a horror novel by Stephen King that was retranslated to a movie. Now this includes that really creepy clown which was the nightmare fuel of any kid. Asustano Shrek. This refers to this video of Shrek that incorporates jump scares and other frightening elements. Maskless Shy Guy. A Shy Guy is a character in Super Smash Bros. Who always wears a mask, but where is underneath? There are many theories and creepypastas to explain what's actually under the mask, but to this day, Nintendo has yet to give a proper answer. Frybo. Frybo is an episode of the animated TV show Steven Universe. In this episode, a fast food mascot costume comes to life and becomes a terrifying monster. Coco of Animal Crossing. Coco is a popular character from the game Animal Crossing. Some people may find the character to be unsettling due to her hollowed out eyes and mouth. SuicideMouse.avi. SuicideMouse.avi is a creepypasta that originated from a supposed lost episode of the classic Disney cartoon. The episode shows a depressed Mickey Mouse, which eventually results in him committing suicide. Alright, now to level 3. Mario ROM. Some Mario ROM hacks or fan-made versions of the game can contain disturbing or unsettling content, such as jump scare, gore, and sexual content. DeviantArt. While DeviantArt is a platform for artists to share their artwork, there is a possibility that some content may be disturbing and inappropriate, and that people who wander this website may stumble across it without having an ounce of expectation. Peppa Pig and Beckonon. This is a reference to this fan-made video that combines the children Peppa the Kid with the horror movie The Babadook. In the YouTube video, Peppa develops an addiction to bacon and starts devouring his entire family, including himself. Mr. Davy. Mr. Davy is a YouTube channel who creates animations based on My Little Pony. One particular video incorporates massive violence, gore, and it shows that one of the characters brutally murdering their friends, accompanied by cheerful music. Puppets of Jeff Dunham. Jeff Dunham is a comedian and ventriloquist who uses puppets in his act, his most famous being Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. Some viewers may find this puppet to be very disturbing. PSAs. Public service announcements are often created to promote awareness and encourage behavior changes in individuals. Some of these commercials can be traumatizing, especially those that relate to graphic image of accidents, disease, and other negative consequences. Jason Voorhees. Jason Voorhees is a fictional character from the horror series Friday the 13th, Jimmy Neutron Family Hour. This refers to this video from YouTube. McDonald's commercial Du Nazi. This commercial is known for its bizarre and unsettling imagery, featuring a man with a really long nose. As we pan across to the other side of the nose, another man's face appears. Gateau de Flapjack. The character of Gateau in Flapjack is a cat with black holes for eyes and a mouth with sharp protruding fangs. Let me hear your war cry. Refers to this YouTube video. Who are you running from? Refers to this screen from video game. Salad Fingers. Salad Fingers is a disturbing anime series known for its surreal, unsettling themes, including cannibalism and body horror. Goatsy. Goatsy is a shock image featuring a man stretching his anus with both of his hands. Mr. Mix. Mixer Mix is a game that shows a chef mixing variant ingredients and making bizarre noises. Eventually the game speeds up, displays images of maybe photos of dead people with inverted colors, and it in the end ends in a blue screen of death. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared offers a seemingly innocent children's show, but quickly becomes disturbing and surreal. These videos features puppets that are subjected to various surreal and often disturbing themes. Humpty Dumpty Kinder Ovo. Humpty Dumpty Kinder Ovo is a Brazilian advertisement of the Kinder Surprise egg that depicts a classic Humpty Dumpty character as a chocolate egg. Death in the Friday 13th. This is a video channel on YouTube that compiles all the death scenes from the Friday the 13th franchise. Local 58. Local 58 is a fictional TV station that produces eerie and unsettling horror films, often in the style of public service announcements or news broadcasts. Posted 2. Posted 2 is a controversial video game that allows players to engage in violent and disturbing action, including shooting innocent civilians, urinating on people, and setting them on fire. Alright, so here's level 4. Shay St. John. Shay St. John was a performance artist who created bizarre and unsettling videos featuring himself wearing prosthetic masks and costumes. His videos often dealt with themes of body horror, isolation, and mental illness. Final Destination Death. Final Destination Death is a YouTube channel that features the compiled death of all that's within the Final Destination series. The Sims 2 X Kami Menu Baby no Jatar. This refers to this video of a player in the game Sims 2 creating a disturbing scenario in which a character cooks and eats a baby. Oh Phantasma do Michael Jackson. This refers to a video featuring a supernatural entity filmed at the Michael Jackson's home after his death and on live broadcast. OMG Amazing Dancer. This is a video of a little girl dancing followed by a jump scare of a grotesque looking woman. Most Brutal Metal Scream. This is reference to a video that showcases extreme metal vocal technique but really isn't impressive at all, traumatizing the viewer for eternity. Lavender Town. Lavender Town is a location in the game Pokemon, known for its eerie music and urban legend. If you were to listen to it for too long, it would drive you insane and commit suicide. Pilot Red Sun. Pilot Red Sun is a YouTuber who creates surreal and unsettling animation. The Warrior Apparition. The Warrior Apparition is an uncommon anomalous entity that sometimes appears in Mario games. O Pasadello de Woody. O Pasadello de Woody is a scene from Toy Story where the main character Woody dreams that he is tossed away by his owner. Gremlins. Gremlins is a movie featured violent and disturbing scenes involving small, tentacular creatures. Now here we are at level 5. Bill Cipher. Bill Cipher is a character from the animated TV series Gravity Falls who is depicted as malevolent and chaotic. Burger and Fries the cat. This refers to this video of a cat screaming in distress. Garota Phantasma. Garota Phantasma refers to this devious prank of a ghost apparition in the subway. Exploding Tiger Trick. Exploding Tiger Trick refers to this Indian anti-poaching PSA of a tiger being locked in a box. The magician stabs the box until blood starts pouring out. An empty but gruesome scene is revealed when the box opens. Username 666. Username 666 refers to this video where you were to search 666 in the YouTube search bar and refresh a while. This site will become distorted and hellish. Dawn is your enemy. Dawn is your enemy refers to this segment broadcasted on Adult Swim. The unsettling sound and picture of the eyes were meant to scare kids away from staying too late to watch TV. Baby Demoniaco. Baby Demoniaco refers to this video taken from the kids series Dinosaurs. Here we can see the baby dinosaurs screaming, similarly to what we can hear in hell. Cara de Terra du Homer. This refers to this video of Homer Simpson just randomly melting. Cell Absorbe. This refers to the anime series Dragon Ball Z, where a character named Cell has to absorb other characters in order to become very powerful. Luna Game. Luna Game is a game involving Luna, a character from My Little Pony with disturbing imagery. Leatherface. Leatherface is a character from the series Texas Chainsaw Massacre, who is depicted as a violent and sadistic killer. I Am Not Patrick. I Am Not Patrick refers to this video.
I'm not Patrick.
Evil Dead 2 Cena de Risada. Evil Dead 2 Cena de Risada refers to this scene in a comedy horror movie called Evil Dead, where the main character, Ash, goes insane and starts laughing uncontrollably. There is nothing. It refers to this video. Val. It refers to this video. Ren and Stimpy Adult Party Cartoon. Ren and Stimpy Adult Party Cartoon is an adult-oriented version of the popular animated series Ren and Stimpy Show. So that was level 5, now to level 6. Slenderman. Slenderman is a fictional character known for its tall and thin appearance, long tentacle-like arms, and tendency to kidnap children. Minecraft Ambient Cave Noise. Minecraft Ambient Cave Noise refers to the ambient sound that can be heard in the game Minecraft when exploring caves. Commercials of PlayStation and Xbox. This refers to the disturbing commercials made by PlayStation and Xbox to advertise their game consoles. Real Demon Caught on Tape. Videos claiming to show real demon or other supernatural entities can be found throughout YouTube. The Russian Sleep Experiment. The Russian Sleep Experiment is originally a creepypasta. It describes a secret experiment conducted by Soviet researchers in the 1940s where it kept 5 prisoners alive for 15 days with a special type of gas, resulting in extreme psychological and physical defects. The Island of Dolls. The Island of Dolls is a real-life tourist attraction in Mexico City, featuring hundreds of old and decaying dolls hanging from trees. The island also has a history of involving death of a young girl and a subsequent placement of dolls by the island caretaker. Unedited footage of a bear. Now this refers to a short horror film which starts off looking like any YouTube ad, but quickly transitions to a woman feeling the effect of a drug she is taking. Ed, and Eddie's Lost Episode. This last episode of Ed, and Eddie features choppy animation, disturbing imagery, and the death of some of its main characters. Sausage Party. Now, Sausage Party was an R-rated animated film. Unfortunately, some parents took their kids to see it, which left a bunch of people confused and thoroughly traumatized. B&D logo. B&D logo refers to this logo, Little Baby's Ice Cream. Little Baby's Ice Cream is a commercial featuring a person that looks to be covered with Little Baby's ice cream. He would stare into the camera and eat ice cream coming out from his head. Jeff the Killer. Jeff the Killer is a fictional character from a creepypasta called Jeff the Killer. He is popularized also by this photo with the pale face, wide eyes, and unsettling grin. Barney Dumel. Barney Dumel refers to a creepypasta featuring a distorted version of the children's TV character Barney while he goes on a rampage and starts killing people. Scary Faces. Scary Faces refers to this video. Pico School. This is a horror-themed flash game that involves you, the main character, trying to escape a school shooting. Or other words, America Simulator. Now we go deeper into level 7. Smile.jpg. This refers to a creepypasta of a mysterious image file called smile.jpg of this dog-pig looking hybrid that causes whoever views it to experience intense psychological distress. Dirt Girl World. Dirt Girl World is a children's television show that features anamorphic characters. Some of these are definitely creepy and disturbing. Elmo comme bébé. This is a video that depicts popular Sesame Street character Elmo eating a kid. Phantasma no Jappo. This refers to a series of videos on YouTube about ghosts and urban legends in Japan. Child's Play. This is a horror film about a possessed doll named Chucky, and he goes around killing people. SCP. This refers to SCP Foundation, a fictional organization that contains and studies paranormal objects and entities. Obey the Walrus. This is a video that features a disfigured person in a creepy costume dancing to a strange song. The person in the video is called Sandy Crisp, who was contracted polio as a child. The clips were taken from a movie called Goddess Money. Elephant Man. This is a film based on a true story of a man with severe facial disorders. It tells the story of how he was an outcast in society and eventually became known to the world. Gygus. This refers to a character from the video game Earthbound, who is depicted as disturbing and otherworldly. The imagery resembles somewhat of a fetus, and accompanied with unsettling music, the player will feel a sense of uneasiness. Squidward's Suicide. This is a creepypasta based on the popular animated show SpongeBob SquarePants. The story describes Squidward's descent into madness and eventual suicide. Vince Price Laugh. The Vince Price Laugh from Michael Jackson's Thriller music is a sample of Vincent Price's iconic evil laugh. Transformation of Boro. This is a reference from the scene Pinocchio where a character Lampwick transforms into a donkey. Sad Satan. Sad Satan is a horror game that gained notoriety for its disturbing content and links to the deep web. The game involves exploring a maze-like environment while photos of dead people flashes in your face and audio jump scares are littered throughout. Can Your Pet. This is a seemingly innocent online game where the player takes care of a virtual pet chicken. However, the game takes a dark turn when the player is instructed to kill and eat the chicken. The Fallen Angel of Catalonia. This refers to this video of a man stumbling across something in the forest. As he approaches and investigates, it appears to be a creature and turns his head while flying away. Alright, so we finished with level 7, now to level 8. Hong Kong 97. This is a notoriously bad game that was released in 1995. A game called Fallen due to its poor quality, bizarre storyline, and a game over screen that looked like a picture of an actual dead person. Kraina Grozgov TV. This is a Polish web series that aims to teach its viewer Polish, but has disturbing and unsettling visuals. Yume Nikki. This is a Japanese indie game that features a surreal, disturbing dream world. You must seek all 24 effects before I don't even know what happens. It has no plot. Pencil Face. This is a short horror film about a girl who encounters a huge pencil with a face. She is able to draw all kinds of things until she draws a black hole, which she is then sucked in, never to be seen again. Tiny Tim Tiptoe in the Tulips. This song, originally released in 1968, gained notoriety as a creepy and unsettling tone. It has then been featured in many different media such as Insidious and SpongeBob. Creepy tape found in Croatia. This refers to the video of two men walking around until they encounter another man who has a bag over his head. The Blair Witch Project. The Blair Witch Project is a horror movie that gained notoriety for its found footage style and use of neuromarketing. The story is a group of filmmakers who go into the woods and investigate a local legend, only to encounter the actual witch. Spooky Buddies. This is a Disney movie that follows a group of talking puppies as they try to save Halloween from an evil Warwick the Warlock. Happy Meal. This refers to this video of a businessman running away from Ronald McDonald, who eventually catches up to him and eats him. Rubber Johnny. This is a short film featuring a deformed character withering in his wheelchair and contorting his body in disturbing ways to the sound of a techno music. You could say that he was meant for fame on TikTok. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. This is a series of children's horror books featuring creepy tales and haunting illustrations, which later got remade into movies. And some of the monsters are really terrifying, especially this one. DQ Monster Ad 2006. This is a commercial of Dairy Queen that reveals monsters as the cooks who are making the ice cream in the background. Mario 64. This refers to this video on YouTube of the game Mario 64, but instead of the usual graphics and transition, the audio is glitched and disturbing imagery plays on screen. WPKE-PKW. This is a mysterious video of a blurred man with droning music in the background. Rumors say that if you play it at midnight, something terrible will befall upon you. Paranormal Activities. This is a horror film that simulated the found footage effect of a couple experiencing supernatural events in their own home. My school actually watched this when we were grade 9. I don't know why, but you could say that our whole class was traumatized. Kool-Aid Killer. This is a creepy mock-up trailer featuring the Kool-Aid man with hyper-realistic eyes and mouth who will go around murdering people. Who's Hungry? Who's Hungry is a short horror film of two children kidnapped by the ice cream truck man. The two eventually break free and tricks the man into falling into a blender, becoming becoming mincemeat right in front of their eyes. Tails Doll. Tails Doll is a character from Sonic the Hedgehog video game franchise that had become popular as a subject in creepypastas. My Green Llama, Bunchy. This is a video that features a green llama dancing to the tune of Chakaron Makaron. I don't see anything horrifying about this video. It becomes distorted in the color shifts, which may cause some people to feel uneasiness. Dolphin Muzzle. Dolphin Muzzle is a video that depicts a man dressed up as a dolphin. Dick Logo. The Dick Logo is an animation logo of the Dick Entertainment, a French-American animation studio that produced many popular cartoons in the 1980s and 1990s. Dick! LiveLeak. LiveLeak is a video sharing website that specializes in controversial and graphic content, including war, accidents, and violent crimes. It has been heavily criticized and has since been taken offline. The Nightmare of Pingu. In this episode of Pingu, a walrus appeared, and his appearance is outright disturbing. Classic Cuspo is an animation studio that produced many popular cartoons in the 1990s. The animation logo, however, features a strange jiggle and colorful animation with hyperrealistic eyes and mouth, which many found to be nightmare fuel. Ronald McDonald Raka Raka. Ronald McDonald Raka Raka is a series of videos that depict the McDonald's mascot, Ronald McDonald, undergoing violent rampages of mass slaughter. Lost media. Lost media refers to any form of media, including movies, TV shows, music, and video games that are no longer available to the public, being destroyed, lost, or inaccessible. Mr. Hands. Mr. Hands is a nickname of Kenneth Pien, who was a man who died in 2005 after being penetrated by a horse. The incident was filmed and uploaded and circulated widely on the internet. One Lunatic, One Ice Pick. One Lunatic, One Ice Pick is a title of a video that depicts the gruesome murder of the Chinese international student Lin Jun. The person behind the video, Luca Magnotta, dismembered the Lin and sent the body parts to different institutions across Canada. One Man, One Jar. This is a graphic video that depicts a man inserting a glass jar into his anus and it shattering inside of him. Two Girls, One Cup. This is a viral shock video of depicting two women engaging in extreme scatological acts with feces. It is also a trailer for the full-blown movie. Kids in a Sandbox. This is a viral shock video that depicts a woman inserting various objects into his partner's urethra. Tub Girl. This is a shock image that depicts a woman lying on her back with her legs in the air while a fountain of fecal matter sprays out of her anus and into her face. Blue Waffle. This is a photo which claims to be a sexually transmitted infection of the genitalia, and it becomes the color of blue. Pain Olympics. This is a series of videos depicting extreme acts of genital mutilation and self-harm, often performed in a competitive or ritualistic context. Polybius. This is an urban legend of a mysterious video games that were allegedly used by the government for mind control experiments in the 1980s. Numerous players of the game experienced a variety of unfavorable physiological impacts such as nightmare, suicidal thoughts, and insomnia. Okay, so you made it to level 10. At the end of the level 9, it was starting to get really bad. So level 10, let's go. Japanese McDonald's commercials. Now this is a series of commercials that depicts Ronald McDonald stalking one of its customers, the Bjork Stalker. This is an incident of a man named Ricardo Lopez being obsessed with the Icelandic singer Bjork. He attempted to send her a letter bomb in 1996, he documented the entire motives, how he planned out the bombings, how creating the bomb, and eventually leading to a final video of him committing suicide on camera. Cryptids. These are creatures of entities that are rumored to exist that have not been scientifically proven, such as the Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, and the Mothman. Iggy35. This is a YouTube channel where the creator would add various disturbing effects to himself. Klurds. This is an animation made by some deranged individual that depicts people living among animals with heavy bestiality undertone. This is accompanied by flashes of furry art with heavy sexual undertone, and it's definitely a video to behold. Katie's Scary Face. This is a video where a woman, assumed to be Katie, records herself, then her face suddenly contracts into this creepy face. Suicide of Bud Dwyer. This refers to the video recording of a Pennsylvania politician committing suicide during a press confrontation in 1987 after allegations of fraud. In the video, he shoots himself through the roof of the mouth and blood gushes out and he slumps to the ground. It was all broadcasted on live television, so hundreds of thousands of people saw it. 3 Guys, One Hammer. This is a video of a real-life murder where 3 Ukrainian men brutally killed a man with a hammer within a forest. The people behind the video were actually linked to a string of murder cases and were apprehended in 2009. Lights Out. This is a short horror film about a woman before going to bed, closes the lights and sees some kind of figure looming in the shadows. As she turns on the light, the character disappears and this follows her all across as she gets into bed. It's a really well-made short horror film. Omegle. This is a website that allows users to have anonymous conversation with strangers via text or video chat. While not inherently traumatic, users of this site may encounter inappropriate and disturbing content. Yelling Creature. This refers to this video. So that was the speed run. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I had a blast making it. If you enjoyed this video, I'd strongly advise you could leave a like and leave a comment. That would help with the algorithm. Tell me what made you very traumatic as a child. What did you remember? What did you see as a kid that was super terrifying to you? And I will be going back to posting more of these content in the future. So yeah, see you around.